Good morning, everyone. Well, morning here in the East Coast. The new Triton by Aspire comes in the same packaging the past two Atlantises have, just the plastic case, little plastic insert thing here for your tank to actually sit in. Crack it open. As you see, I've already cracked mine open and been using it. Comes with an extra coil. The one that's already in the tank that it comes with is a 0.4, and the one the extra that it comes with is a 1. What did I say it is? A 1.8 ohm coil. Also comes with a little warning. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts of this thing here, though. So here it is. Once again, the packaging. Nice little insert, scratch, and you can check the authenticity. I got mine from Brad's Vapor. I'll post the link in the description for it. First of all, it holds 3.5 milliliter of juice, which is an improvement for Aspire, considering I think the first two Atlantises were 2 mil, maybe 3, so they upped it a little bit. I'll go ahead and so it has 1, 2 Cyclops style air holes, 1 and 2. Those are the only air holes it has, is 2. Mine is set on wide open. You can adjust it so that, you know, you close it up a bit or close it off completely. Regular drip tip, not like on the V2 where you needed an adapter if you wanted to use another tip. It also, much like the V2, has a drip tip airflow up there. I don't know if you can see it that well. There you go. Unlike the V2 or any other Aspire tank, you can fill from the top, which is very nice. Very nice. As you see, my tank is, well, I can put a little juice in here. But all you're going to do is there's this little silver arrow there, and it's currently set onto the vape setting. You're going to turn it so that it is now, turn it the wrong way, now on the drop. You're going to take your juice. This is Juicy Eric's juice. And you're going to go ahead and fill her up. I don't know if you can see it that well because it's clear juice, but it fills up pretty nicely. I like doing it with a bottle with a tip on it, not a dripper. I'm sure you can still do it with a dripper just fine. But this is super easy. And then, see, tank's all full. Just going to turn that arrow back to the vape setting. Very hard to see on the camera. Then you're going to put your tip back in. Like that. You can also screw it on from the, unscrew the base. And put your juice in like that. Seems very extra difficult to do. But yeah, you can do it that way. Coils really aren't too much different from the V2 coils, in my opinion. Just from sight. Just based off of sight, I say they're not that much different. There's a big difference though in flavor and vapor production. So I'm going to screw it back on. I'm not a fan of the drip tip airflow, so I keep mine turned off. It's just too much airflow for me. I like a warmer vape, so I don't need airflow up there to cool the vapor down at all. I know it's not really a new coil, but I'll hit that button anyway. I have mine set at 50 watts. Huge improvement for Aspire. I've never been able to take one of their coils on either on the V2 or the original Atlantis above 35-40 watts without, maybe I can get one or two good hits off of it, but then I would get a dry hit. Flavor is amazing. I just got this last night. My wife brought it to me. Came in the mail yesterday. She brought it to me. I filled it up. Let it sit for a little while. Actually, I finished off the rest of what was in my Delta 2. And then I put this on and I started vaping. And I haven't put it down yet. Just blows the Delta 2 out the water. As far as flavor goes, vapor production, I'm getting somewhere near the same. I think I'm getting more vapor production out of the Triton. It's just the flavor, but the flavor is amazing. The coils use Japanese cotton, American made kanthal. I just blanked, I'm sorry. Forgot what I was gonna say next, but and I started it out at I started out at 15 watts. And I gradually increased it up all the way up to 50, which is as much as the Invader Mini can do. And I'm loving this thing, this tank, the Triton. Even to refill the tank while driving, as you guys see, I'm a trucker. A lot of times I need to refill, or otherwise I'm just gotta swap out tanks. I keep a couple different ones around just for that reason, keep them all full. I didn't have to swap out. So easy to refill. You can just pop the tip off, quickly turn it, refill, replace the tip, and you're vaping again. It's so easy. I'm sure if I used the actual dripper, it would be a little more difficult, but I wasn't, so I found it to be a breeze. Only thing I can really say bad so far is that there is a little gap between the bottom, the base where your drip tip's gonna go, and your actual airflow tube. So that's gonna you're gonna see some condensation down there, which is normal. Usually you see it more around your drip tip, but that's okay. And it does, you will get some juice left in unless you can get it right down the fill hole. You're gonna get some juice left in there. It's okay. Just like I said, it's not bad considering now you can fill the tank from the top. But like I said, the flavor and vapor production out of this is amazing. It is the best Aspire has done yet. Now, only if we could get them to make a bigger tank to start with. You know, 5 mil. I saw somebody makes a 10 milliliter tank now. That's too much. But 5 mils would be nice, maybe even 7. Much like the Atlantis Mega, the V2 Mega, which I love that tank. This, I'm not going back to another tank with this Triton now. Now maybe if a new one comes out and I get it, I try it, maybe. Can't say I haven't tried every tank yet. But out of the Delta 2, the sub tanks, the Atlantis V2, the Atlantis regular, the Atlantis Mega, which is just a jumbo V2, I'm not going back to any of those. This thing just took the cake. Check one out. Like I said, I got mine from Brad's Vapor. The link will be in this description. And don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos, and it'll also enter you into my giveaways that I run through the channel. Right now I got 120 milliliter of juice, so subscribe. I'm out, everyone. Vape on and stay bearded.